head coach of the Philadelphia Flyers, Rick Tocchet, who has made some changes on all of his line combinations here tonight. Fourth line starts against the Crosby unit. Game 6 is underway. Here's Erik Karlsson. Moves the puck to the far corner. Ristolainen over for the Flyers. Kept it away from Raquel. Tyson Foerster is on this fourth line with Sean Couturier. Matvei Michkov on the ice for Philadelphia. Back in the lineup tonight. Here's York with a shot, and the save made by Shilovs. For a shot by Sandholm. Hard carry off the end boards, and Raquel lifts the puck out. Carried across by Karlsson, and the glove save made by Vladar. Here's Chinakhov. Backhand shot off the side of the cage, played by Malkin. Out to the point for Karlsson, deflected and covered by Vladar. 10-5 at even strength. Stick save made by Vladar, and once again Martone on it. Once again for the Flyers. Now Tippett. Tippett moves to the net. And it's stopped by Shilovs.
And the discipline. What about this chance, Boosh?
Yeah, for Tippett, his speed and taking it to the net. I mean, we've seen this a lot towards the end of the regular season for Tippett. A good opportunity and an important save for Shilovs here early on.
Here's Barkey once again for Konecny. Puck knocked down by the glove of Shilovs. Sent back along by Glendening for Couturier. In front, Foerster off his stick. And now a backhand shot by Glendening, stopped, covered up by Shilovs. Michkov unable to get it past Letang. Here comes Malkin. Malkin moving it on Vladar, who makes the stop.
Looks like he's trying to get a pass off the pads there for a rebound.
Now it's York back into the Penguin zone. Crosby back the other way. Crosby with Rust. Crosby stopped by Vladar. Now Raquel and Ristolainen, Michkov. Moves the puck ahead. Here's Dvorak coming in 1-on-2. Long shot. And that's handled by Shilovs. Back out to the left point for York. Over to the right side. Shot by Juleson. And now a turnaround shot by Couturier. Stopped by Shilovs.
He's been on it here tonight.
We're talking about that forecheck there. Followed up by a couple big saves by Shilovs. He's been strong in this first period.
Another save there on Tippett. And Achari plays the puck up the boards and out of the zone.
I've seen a couple rebounds off of Shilovs, though, so if you're the Flyers, you got to make sure you're getting inside, get a chance for those second chance opportunities.
Here's Girard, hit by Martone. Hard work down low on the forecheck by Martone, leading to a shot by Sealer, blocked, and then the save by Shilovs on bump. Here's Crosby. Malkin back across. Shot by Karlsson, stopped by Vladar. Now Raquel with it for Rust. Out to Karlsson, 1:10 remaining on the penalty. Shot by Rust. That's glove. And Vladar hangs on to it. Now Malkin. Out to Karlsson. Watched by Dvorak. Puck comes back around following the Crosby attempt. And now Dvorak to the red line, shoots in, on goal. Turned aside by Arthur Shilovs. Look at our Geico players on the ice with Philadelphia on the power play. Here's Drysdale across. Zegras back for Martone, shot stopped by Shilovs. Ozat comes away with the puck. With the Penguins shorthanded, here comes Dewar, wrapped up from behind by Ristolainen, and the save by Vladar. Here's Crosby. Crosby, cross ice, Girard to the puck. Towards the crease, and then Raquel with a shot, covered up by Vladar.
But the reality is, there's some depth in the Flyers lineup now, and Couturier in the fourth line has been effective in that role.
Couturier and Crosby on this face-off. Couturier has dominated on draws. Foerster skates off to the Philadelphia bench. Here comes Barkey. Into the high slot, backhand shot, stopped by Shilovs. Puck loose behind the net, played by Konecny. Puck comes to Drysdale. Noah Cates with it. Back across from Michkov, and a blocker save on York, made by Shilovs. Flyers shorthanded. Here's Dvorak off the outlet pass from Couturier. Dvorak stick handling. Centering pass. Back it comes. Dvorak stopped by Shilov. Under a minute remaining on their power play. Second of the game for Pittsburgh. Now Malkin. Down low Mantha. Puck comes out to Chinikov. And now a shot by Kindle. Did not get through. Soderblom spins and then throws a backhand pass across. Knocked ahead, and here comes Michkov. Saved by Shilov.
Get that right pad up against the post. Before that, the breakaway for Michkov, and Shilov continues to be
Now Dvorak hit by Mantha. Knocked down. Ristolainen with a drive, and then Konechny stopped on the second attempt.
in the dying moments. Konechny gets to the net, tries to find the loose change. Shilovs with the left pad save.
Flyers 0 for 1 tonight. Control the faceoff. Philadelphia with a 3-2 lead in the series. Taken to the ice by Sanheim. And now it's Michkov with bump. Matvei Michkov shoots one of the glove save made by Artur Shilov.
Michkov, he's provided it. Good patience here as he cuts across and then shoots back against the grain, but Shilov's one step ahead, Mace.
Yeah, and I think, as you mentioned, maybe not the straightaway.
Puck sent around by Letang. Here's Chinikov. For Letang, shoots, saved by Vladar, and then Malkin stopped by Vladar as well.
Smart by Shilovs to go meet that puck. You don't want that puck bouncing in front of you. Things can happen if you let that happen. Shilovs goes and meets it, gets it to the corner.
Now a turnaround shot by Kate, stopped by Shilovs off the giveaway.
A couple of turnovers here. This is Girard not able to handle that pass, and that leads to the good chance for Kate.
Raquel with the puck for the Penguins. Out to Carlson. Give and go with Rust. Carlson back for Rust. Zigzags his way in front, and it's stopped by Vladar.
There, and then he gets big save here, Mace, on Rust.
Yeah, I think maybe a little bit of a wake-up call there for Vladar at the end and just battling, using his length there.
Time winding down in regulation. Out to Girard. Forced out of the zone by Tippett. Carried back by Girard, and we are heading to overtime in Philadelphia. Scoreless through 60 minutes. Flyers score next. They will move on to face Carolina. Penguins score next. They will force a game 7. Here comes Wotherspoon to the red line, shoots in. Puck held in by the Penguins. Letang towards the net, sticked aside by Vladar. Dvorak. And now Barkey for Konechny. And across the Penguins line. Give and go, and the save by Shilovs on Konechny. Chari tied up by Juleson. Lazat over to play the puck for the Penguins. Back out for Wotherspoon. Flip towards the net, deflects just wide. And then a Chari. Now Shea fires back down. Centering pass. Here is Mantha, stopped by Vladar.
And once he gets outstretched, watch as he makes the save here. Can't get back on that blocker side. If it's in his glove hand, he's able to do it, but he's trying to reach over with his glove. But I don't care how flexible you are. There's no way you can get your trapper on it. Stays alive. The Penguins try and find that loose puck, but not able to find it as the Flyers all get in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orange sweaters to help their goaltender out.
Here's Tippett, cutting wide on Shea. Oh, and Tippett, backhand shot. Oh, then Martone, how did that not get past Shilovs?
Sunday had a chance to end this series. Tippett with the spinorama, puck on net, watch the rebound. Shilovs drops his stick and gets it with his blocker. Shades of Dominik Hasek, Mace.
We're talking about the Dominator right there.
Oh,
just everything.
Stick
Got the stick on it.
Flyers control the faceoff. Shot from long range, score! The Flyers win it! Cam York beating the Shilovs in overtime!
York able to get the puck on net while the traffic is there. Shilovs never...